Everyone gets into position as this potential predator pulls up. Watch as he confidently approaches the house for his date with a girl who told him she was 14. Without even bothering to knock, 42-year-old Richard Burnham enters the house.
Hey!
We hired 18-year-old Casey to play the part of the young teen. She's 5'2" and weighs 95 pounds.
I made some brownies. Have a seat.
Casey is posing as the 14-year-old virgin he met over the internet. He was really talking to a decoy from Perverted Justice. While online, he pretends to be two different people to try and lure the PJ decoy into having sex with him. He starts off as Yukon Blue and White, a 21-year-old college student named Rick. He chats about having sex with her, then introduces a friend. Steve takes pics.
I have an older friend who wants a virgin.
Oh.
Yeah, bad.
How old is he?
35.
Yukon Blue and White continues to promote his older friend, Steve.
Yeah, I'm really sick. But Steve is a great guy. I hope you like getting laid. He'll do an awesome job taking your virginity. He's really excited about it.
Now playing the part of the older friend, he uses the screen name Steve Takes Pics.
I hear you want to lose your virginity.
What all did Rick say?
He said you were a virgin, and seemed like you wanted to lose it.
The decoy agrees, and Steve Takes Pics goes on to use graphic and disgusting language to describe how he plans to take her virginity. Now, the man with two online identities has driven 3 hours all the way from Connecticut to meet Jane, the 14-year-old.
So, do you want some brownies?
No, I'm all set.
No? He just passed right by the seat, kept going, so I just said, see you later, and got out of there real fast. Okay.
Casey knows she's surrounded by security people, and she's been instructed to slip away if she ever feels uncomfortable.
How you doing? Hi. Good. What's your secret? What you got in your back pocket there?
My phone.
No, the other back pocket.
I see it. What is that?
It's, KY.
Lubricating John.
Yep.
What were you going to use that for?
Was intending on being with her.
And how old is Jane?
14.
Steve Takes Pics says he's a freelance photographer, but in his former career, he was a firefighter for 22 years. Did you have a rank when you were a firefighter?
What, Captain?
A captain. He also reveals that he's divorced and the father of 2 young children. Why'd you do it then?
Lonely. And I've got no money.
So because you're short on cash, you decided to have a date with a 14-year-old girl.
I'm lonely. Doesn't make it right.
Have you done this before?
No, that's the thing.
Really? Because you seem pretty skilled at it. Remember, this man telling the sad story about being lonely and broke is the same man who came up with an elaborate scheme apparently trying to entice a young girl into having sex with him. You started this as Yukon Blue and White, posing as a 21-year-old college student.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I prefer younger women in the college to out of college age range, and I like talking to them.
So now you change identities online, right?
Yes.
And then you pick up the conversation. I hear you want to lose your virginity. You really 35? I'm 37. Which is not true because you're actually 42.
Right.
So there are layers of lies here.
Yeah.
All intended, it would appear, to set up a sexual liaison with a 14-year-old girl. Right?
Yes.
This goes on for some 20 days, by the way. That's called grooming. What do you think would have happened had there been a 14-year-old girl here home alone?
I think it's pretty evident.
Pretty evident. All right. Well, Rick, I need to tell you that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline News. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens online for some pleasure.
I don't want cameras.
You can leave right now.
Well, I'm going to be in trouble once I go.
That's not up to me. You should take your jelly.
Okay.
While Steve Takes Pics has been inside, the police have moved into position alongside the house, waiting for him to walk out and arrest him.
Please, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do not resist. Get on the ground, please. Flat on the ground.
He's taken away in an unmarked police car and later transported to jail. He and all the other men who show up at our undercover house will be charged with solicitation of a minor.